evening, viewers. This is Nur Intan Shamimi binti Muhammad Zamri, your favorite host, and welcome back to Biz Talk live from Kuala Lumpur, relating important news from all around the world. And for today, January 12, 2021, we have a business talk session with our special guest from the company that wants to open a bread factory in Turkmenistan. Now, we welcome to our first guest, Nurul Hamizah Rizan. With us also, we have Nur Balkis, both are chief of department of the company. So why the company choose Turkmenistan to expand the business?
Yeah, we had aware that Turkmenistan is a country that has 4 largest resources in the world. Even though Turkmenistan is rich with oil and gas, we had aware there is food shortage among them. This can be seen when Turkmenistan people need to queue to buy breads in the store nearby. We saw the opportunities in Turkmenistan as the culture of this country was unique and has very target markets for our businesses. Bread also becomes as their symbolic, and it will expose them into new breeds instead of cultural bread to attract more potential target buyer.
Yes, such a good explanation. Then how about their attractions? I mean, we are two different countries which has a different climates, right? Like Turkmenistan is not like Singapore, Indonesia, and other Asian country. Of course, there are a lot of perceptions.
Yeah, we couldn't deny it. For me, Turkmenistan is a special country because we have learned a lot about their culture. But every country has their own social structure which differentiate their status, level of income, education, and lifestyle. In Turkmenistan, some of locals are wearing jewelry, and it becomes a symbol of individual status in society. Actually, our product has aligned with the affordable prices so that the locals can obtain our products even though they were from lower level income.
So how about the communications, where the messages are easy to convey, and how the company manage about the halal issues?
Actually, the language also can be seen as strengthening the business relationship between Malaysia and Turkmenistan. This is because it can be shown that we respect other language, and so that we can gain trustworthy and positive image towards our company. For the ingredients, we have using the no harmful and pork-free ingredients, so everyone can eat our products.
I will continue for the next culture. The next culture is communication. Communication can be divided into two, which are verbal and non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication in Turkmenistan is dress code. Both men and women in Turkmenistan are advised to not wear shorts because it is considered inappropriate in their culture. Apart from that, it is to ensure the safety and hygiene of the workers and the products. Thus, we need to understand the dress code in the Turkmenistan are to avoid misunderstandings occurs as majorities in the Turkmenistan are Muslims. The last culture is value and attitude. This culture are always been shown by the Turkmenistanis when they want to address peoples or hand in their business cards. During a formal situation, it is appropriate to address others with their first name plus their father's name, as for example, Mr. Ali Shahabuddin. While they want to hand in their business card, they will use their right hand or both hands in order to show some respects to the receivers.
Okay, Miss Balkis, can we all know that this project that all of you are working on is legal under the law of Turkmenistan?
Thank you, Ms. Intan, for the question. And yes, of course, it is legal to open a business in Turkmenistan. All the activities related by the companies, enterprises, and branches are all controlled by the Civil Code of Turkmenistan, Law of Turkmenistan on Enterprises, Law of Foreign Direct Investment in Turkmenistan, and other regulatory and legislative acts.
Hello, Miss Hani. Okay, may I ask you a few questions? Before your company decide to open manufacturing factory of bread at Turkmenistan, how to know the advantages of Turkmenistan that will succeed your proposed business. May I know how, Miss Hani?
Yes, Ms. Sintan. Our company will look at Turkmenistan demographic environment to develop well-defined strategies. Firstly, in Turkmenistan, the number of unemployment rate has predicted rose up to 60% in 2020 as due to COVID-19. We saw the advantage to gain trust by giving them a job opportunities when we decide to open bread factory. It will declining the unemployment rate and it will give a positive image toward our company. Indirectly, it also can increase demands of breads. Secondly, we also made a research about income distribution level in Turkmenistan. Turkmenistan can be concluded as a lower middle income group. For average of people in Turkmenistan, the purchasing power of food has been declined due to the price of food have become more expensive. Their food security also has been declined for several years due to low wage and low living standards. To ensure the lower income level group able to purchase our breads, we will produce a breads in a bulk as it will reduce the cost of production and can distribute widely.
Hi everyone, my name is Elia and I will continue about the last demographic factors that we focus on, which is the education. The education in Turkmenistan, especially in the higher education, is very competitive due to the severe shortage of teachers, and because of that, many citizens in Turkmenistan are not educated. So we take this as our advantage by opening a bread factory there, because we can provide them a lot of job opportunities even though they are not excellent in their education.
I agree with Miss Hani and Miss Elia. However, is it true a larger population will provide a better business opportunities in Turkmenistan?
Yes, the more people, the bigger market. The current population of Turkmenistan in 2020 is more than 6 million and the growth rate will peak at 1.62%. Meanwhile, as there were approximately 98 males for every 100 females, it is suitable for our company to hire both male and female to make it more diversity as to lower intent to leave. Next, around 58% of population in Turkmenistan was over 50 years old and under 65 years old. Clearly, our company needs young blood to keep our manufacturing breads along with maximum productivity. Lastly, according to the graph, it is stated that population in urban areas is higher than rural areas. However, to maintain the affordable price of breads, we decide to choose rural areas to our location for factory. Rural areas also have a lot of benefits. There is less competitors and more affordable for startup. Due to the rural people tend to be loyal, it is one benefit to us to ensure the demand for bread is steady.
Let's proceed with Miss Ridina. Can you share a little bit about the main industry in Turkmenistan?
Yeah, sure. The main industry in Turkmenistan are natural gas, oil, chemicals, and textiles. But the biggest factor of this economic success is natural gas industry. Turkmenistan ranked 6th in 2018 in terms of countries with most proven reserves of natural gas and 10th in global production of natural gas. In 1940s, they first discovered the natural gas in Turkmen's eastern and central regions. They took full charge of its gas production and export after achieving its political independence. Currently, they are exporting the natural gas to various nations, including China, Iran, and Russia. So next is oil, another factor of Turkmenistan's economic success. According to official figures, 53 billion tons of high-quality oils found in offshore fields and 18.21 billion tons in the Caspian Sea.
Wow, there are a lot.
Yes, I know, right? Turkmen consumes about 60% of its oil production domestically and export the rest to the world markets over the Caspian Sea.
Here we move to the last questions for Miss Elia. Is Turkmenistan rich with natural resources, and is your company use that kind of resources?
Yes, of course. Turkmenistan have a lot of natural resources, and the most valuable resources that make us want to open a bread factories there is the wheat production. As our main product is bread, of course we need a high amount of wheat.
And we think that Turkmenistan is a very strategic place to open our business. And in 2020, the news reported that more than 1.4 million tons of wheat was collected, which fully complying the state's wheat harvest plan. And this shows that the wheat production is increasing rapidly. Next, the quality of the product is also guaranteed as it is from the home country. We can easily influence people in Turkmenistan to buy our products since the main ingredients are originally from there, which can increase their trustworthy to our products. And we think that Turkmenistan is a very strategic place to open our bread factory as they rich in wheat and also they love to eat bread. Thank you, Miss Intan, for having us in studio today, and I hope we can meet in a person one day. Thank you and have a nice day, everyone.
Okay, that's all for Peace Talk session for today. Thank you for our special guests and thank you for those who are watching. Nur Intan Shamimi, signing off.